Hello there, Pumpkin. I hope you've been watching my Dark Curse Prophecy video. You should definitely check it out. I want you to know something that lines up on the charts, which is quite spooky when you look at it. You see, this is the Bitcoin chart, and right now I have the peanut brain zone, which is going to be the Bitcoin spot ETF around this zone. And then I have the traditional topping zone where Bitcoin stops under 100K, and it's where the snakes come in, and unfortunately we get scammed. But what I did was, I imagine what would the chart look like if this actually happens and we do get some sort of scam. What I did was I just drew this channel here, just this line, and I imagined if we got scammed and we came all the way back down, where would we go? Like, where would everybody get scared? And for some reason, I just kind of drew this little ding-dong channel, and I don't know, it feels like if we were to get scammed, we would go up, mum and dad, DCA by the top, and then we get kabooshed again like that. And that would kind of be the death and destruction, and unfortunately, where everybody gets let down in this scenario and we get screwed. So it doesn't look too bad when you look at it. You go, hey, 40,000 Bitcoin is great. Yeah, but 40,000 Bitcoin, first of all, is not great. It's trash. But secondly, altcoins, do you remember here, friends? Look at this. Bitcoin dropped 76%. Down here, altcoins, even today, are still down 90, 95, 98%. All right. So even though Bitcoin right now today is still down 60% of its high, altcoins are down 90, 95% still. So in this death and destruction, in this unfortunate dark curse prophecy zone, if it comes down and then we get scammed because of some world recession, you know, they increased rates too harsh and now things bad are happening and inflation's out. Don't bother trying to predict the narrative, because if you try to predict the narrative, people will always wrongly assume conspiracy. So we want to remove that word out there. That word doesn't exist. Charts move first and everybody makes up the story later. And then this would kind of be what I feel would be the trappy, poopy scenario. We'd go back down here. But look, the good news is kind of good. I mean, the government packs their bags here, but we hand over regulation authority to the government more, and then we go back to the friendship attack mode after that, and maybe crypto has more technology and interventions. So if you watch my videos, friends, I have, just as a very clean cut, and they're coming out over the next few days, a friendship prophecy comes next. This is a 70% chance, not 100%, 70% chance, and there will be a skull to signify the dark friendship prophecy curse. 70% chance. So what this means is, if you watch my video, if my stories, if they start playing out the way they are, and we get here, it doesn't matter what I think, and it doesn't matter what you think. It matters what the market's going to think. If we get here, you will have a choice. You will be faced with a choice. If you see Bitcoin at $85,000, $80,000, and then you see the next red candle print down. So let's say we go up and then we actually come back down to 50K and then we're doing a lower high at 70K. You then have to decide for yourself, how much are you willing to ride this down? Because if I'm right, man, this is going to suck. You know, so this is the truth. The truth is we don't really know, but you can then toggle your portfolio. Maybe because I've got 70% chance, maybe you say, all right, well, maybe you get out 70% of your portfolio up here, but you leave the other 30%. Of course, everybody's got their own opinion. Of course, that's what makes a market. But you might only have a 30% chance of a dark curse prophecy. And I would say, congratulations, because you're probably saving yourself. Because if the dark prophecy curse happens, if you have a 30% chance, that's what you've given. If you sell 30%, pay your taxes and leave it, and just wait for the next death and destruction and the next depression zone and you'll be fine. But the point is to take something out, because here's the thing. If the dark curse prophecy doesn't happen and we get the friendship attack mode, the friendship prophecy, the friendship will be like, we're all on the moon. You know, like we win anyway. So think about this, like you're risking everything for a biscuit up here. So this is another way to view things in a different light. It's not about knowing what's going to happen in the future. It just means, where do you put your odds? All right. And the number one person who's going to lose, unfortunately, is someone who says there's a 100% chance we're going above 100K. That's unfortunately the person who loses on average throughout our lifetime, all right, in investing and in markets and in the game. But if you take this measured approach, you can then decide. And hey, fingers crossed, because This is what I see from now. It can change when we move into 2024. It can change, but we're going to have to see certain things. Watch my videos, and don't forget, you will always be my friend. Whether the prices go negative or infinite to the moon, we're going to be in this together. Like, subscribe, press the bell button. I'll catch you next one.